Hello, my dear students. Welcome you all to Sri Jain Rank Zone classes. I am your mentor and your friend for the subject biology, and I will be taking the zoology part, that is animal science. In the previous videos, we have completed everything about evolution, evidences of evolution, theories of organic evolution, and now at last, we are going to start with human evolution. And before going to human evolution, I would like make you to practice some of the previous year questions from this chapter. Starting from the first question, the process by which organisms with different evolutionary history evolve similar phenotypic adaptations in response to a common environmental challenge. There is a common environmental challenge, means there is an environmental stress because of which the organisms they evolve with similar phenotypic adaptations. Okay, the type of evolution is adaptive radiation, natural selection, convergent evolution, non-random evolution. The answer is the convergent evolution because they all are having same phenotypic adaptations, they are having same functions, but they share different historical evolution. Their source of origin is different. Okay, dinosaur was Tyrannosaurus. Tyrannosaurus is considered as the biggest carnivore dinosaur. Understood? Evolution of different species in a given area starting from a point and spreading to other geographical areas is known as divergent evolution. It is known as what? Divergent evolution. When evolution of different species in a given area starting from a particular point and spreading to other geographical areas is known as divergent evolution. The concept of chemical evolution is based on first crystallization of chemicals, second interaction of water, air and clay under intense heat, third effect of solar radiations on chemicals, and the fourth is possible origin of life by combination of chemicals under suitable environmental conditions. So when we talk about the chemogeny or the chemical evolution, it was actually because of the previous conditions, the chemicals they combine, and those chemicals when they combine after the combination, okay, they give to the very first genetic material, the nucleoproteins. Okay, so possible origin of life by combination of chemicals under suitable environmental condition. This is the most probable answer for this question. Okay, understood? In Hardy-Weinberg's equation, the frequency of heterozygous individual represented by the Hardy-Weinberg principle, it says p square plus q square plus 2pq is equal to constant. When according to this principle, the sum total of all the gene frequencies in a given gene pool, they remain constant because of different factors, and P and Q they resemble the gene frequencies of a particular group, but PQ represents the gene frequency of a heterozygous individual. So here the answer is 2PQ, 2PQ, okay? So this 2PQ represents the frequency of heterozygous individual. Option is D. So this is the Neet time questions from the previous year questions, okay? Now coming to next, my dear students, I am going to start with the human evolution. Maximum questions they arise from this topic only, the human evolution. So let's move with human evolution. Human evolution. Human evolution, it is basically a timeline which helps to trace the evolutionary changes in humans. And what are the different types of changes that occurred in humans which lead to today's man, today's humans? Okay. Now, starting from A. africanus, Australopithecus africanus, then A. africanus, Pranotropus, Aesthiopogus, Aesthiopicus, Pernotropus, boisei, Pernotropus robustus, Homo habilis, Homo rudolfensis, Homo ergaster, Homo erectus, Homo heidelbergensis, Homo rhodiensis, Homo neanderthalman, and Homo sapiens. So these are different, forms of humans you will see when you will talk about the human evolution. Okay, these different forms they evolve in the due course of in which the organisms they come up with different changes, and because of these changes they adapt to the new environment, and this leads to the natural selection, this leads to the genetic mutation, and this leads to the evolution. Okay, now coming to different types of all, we will discuss all these different types of groups, especially the ones which are very closely resembling to the humans. Human evolution. It starts from first point. Pro-Paleopithecus, origin of evolution in Oligocene epoch, so-called Oligocene apes as well. Pro-Paleopithecus, they basically originated and evolved in Oligocene epoch, and they are also known as Oligocene apes. Evolution is, when evolution it is given an idea that evolution takes place around 30 to 35 million years ago. Pro-Paleopithecus. Okay. Then Egyptopithecus, origin and evolution in late Oligocene, Miocene epoch, so-called Miocene apes. So in the late Oligocene epoch, they evolved, and you can say in the early Miocene epoch. That is why they are known as what? Miocene apes. Egyptopithecus. Proconsul. Its fossils were discovered by Leakey from the East Africa near Victoria Lake in Kenya from Miocene rocks. Okay. Proconsul man. Its fossils were discovered by Leakey from the East Africa near Victoria Lake in Kenya from Miocene rocks. Understood? It walked on its four legs, considered as common ancestor of man and apes. So proconsul can be considered as a common ancestor of man and apes. Understood? So it is Propaleopithecus, Egyptopithecus, and proconsul. Propaleopithecus in Oligocene epoch, Egyptopithecus in Miocene epoch, and proconsul discovered from Leakey in the East Africa near Victoria Lake in Kenya from Miocene rocks. Okay. Next is Dryopithecus. Dryopithecus evolution is traced around 15 to 20 million years ago. 15 to 20 million years ago. Dryopithecus, it was found that they evolved around 15 to 20 million years ago. Now coming to next, direct ancestors of modern day apes. Okay, so Dryopithecus, they are basically considered as direct ancestor of modern day apes. Okay, they are considered as direct ancestor of modern day apes. Now coming to next, they were the first forest dwellers, spending most of the time on the trees. Okay, when Dryopithecus, they basically usually they live in the dense forest, and they maximally spend their whole time on the trees, and that is why they are known as first forest dwellers. They are known as what? First forest dwellers. Understood? Now, next, origin and evolution in Miocene epoch. Dryopithecus, their origin and evolution takes place in Miocene epoch. Understood? Dryopithecus, their origin and evolution in Miocene epoch is seen. Origin and evolution, Miocene epoch. Semi-erect posture. They come up with semi-erect posture. Okay. Quadrupedal locomotion. They show what? Quadrupedal locomotion. They have semi-erect posture. They show quadrupedal locomotion. Okay. Forelimbs longer than hind limbs. Forelimbs, they are longer than hind limbs. So in human evolution, the first is Propaleopithecus, then Egyptopithecus, then Proconsul. Okay. Now, Dryopithecus. Dryopithecus, the evolution is considered to be 15 to 20 million years ago. They are considered as direct ancestors of modern day apes. They were the first dwellers spending most of the time on the trees. Okay. They are considered as origin and evolution in Miocene epoch. They have semi-correct posture. Okay, they have semi-correct posture. Then they have a quadrupedal locomotion. They show quadrupedal locomotion. Okay, forelimbs longer than hind limbs. Forelimbs are considered as longer than hind limbs, and they show thick growth of hair, U-shaped jaws. They show thick growth of hair. Sorry, thick growth of hair, U-shaped jaws, teeth are larger and sharper, teeth are larger and sharper, and by nature they were vegetarian. By nature they were vegetarian means fruit eaters. Understood? So they show quadrupedal locomotion, forelimbs are longer than hind limbs, the hair growth is thick, the jaws they are U-shaped, teeth are larger and sharper, and by nature they were vegetarian fruit eaters. So this was the Dryopithecus, considered as the around 15 to 20 million years ago. They are supposed to be direct ancestor of today's or modern day apes. Understood? Yeah. Now coming to next, Ramapithecus and Shivapithecus. Ramapithecus, sorry, and Shivapithecus. Ramapithecus and Shivapithecus, fossils discovered by Lewis from Shivalik Hills, India. Fossils were discovered by Lewis from the Shivalik Hills, India, Ramapithecus and Shivapithecus. Kenyapithecus, fossils discovered from Kenya by Leakey. Kenyapithecus, fossils discovered from Kenya by Leakey. Understood? So Ramapithecus and Shivapithecus, fossils were discovered by Lewis from Shivalik Hills, India. Kenyapithecus, fossils were discovered by Leakey from Kenya. Origin and evolution in Paleocene epoch. Origin and evolution is seen in Paleocene epoch. Okay. They are considered as ancestors of humans, but in characteristics same as Dryopithecus, but spending most of the time on the land. Okay. Their main characters, they similar to Dryopithecus, but the fact is Dryopithecus, they are known as forest dwellers, and they used to live most of the times on the trees. But the Kenyapithecus, they spend most of the time on land. Now, Australopithecus. Professor Raymond Dart discovered a fossil of skull of 5 to 6 year old. Professor Raymond Dart, he discovered a fossil of skull of 5 to 6 year old baby from the old Paleocene rocks of the Tuang region, South Africa. So, Australopithecus, Professor Raymond Dart discovered a fossil of skull of 5 to 6 year old baby from the old Paleocene rocks of Tuang region, South Africa. He named it Tuang baby. He named it Tuang baby. Later on, he renamed it A. africanus. Later on, he named it A. africanus. So, Australopithecus, Professor Raymond Dart discovered a fossil of skull of 5 to 6 year old baby from the old Pliocene rocks of Tuang region, South Africa. He named it Tuang baby. Okay. Later on, he renamed it A. africanus. Okay. Australopithecus africanus. About 32 million years ago, it is 32 million years. About 32 million years ago, it lived in East African grasslands. Okay. About 32 million years ago, it lived in East African grasslands. Evidences shows that they haunted with stone. Okay. Evidences show that they haunted with stone. Probably they ate fruits. Okay. Mean frugivores. Fruit eaters. Okay. So about 32 million years ago, it lived in East African grasslands. Evidences shows that they hunted on stones, they hunted with stones, and probably they were fruit eaters. It was an ape man because it have many characters of man and apes, so it is also considered as connecting link between apes and man. Okay. So Australopithecus, it was known as ape man because most of the characters of apes and men they found to be common in Australopithecus, and that is why considered as connecting link between apes and man. Evidences show that they hunted with stone, probably they were fruit eaters. About 32 million years ago, it lived in East African grasslands. Okay, Australopithecus. Now coming to next, apes-like characters. In Australopithecus, what were the apes-like characters? Less cranial capacity, 400 to 500 centimeter cube, thick growth of hair on the body, progenetic mandible, progenetic mandible, mean chin is protruded. Okay, when progenetic mandible means the mandible is somewhat placed forward in comparison to the maxilla. Okay, man-like characters, complete erect posture, first man who stood erect. Okay, man-like characters, complete erect posture, first man who stood erect. Okay, then forelimb shorter than hind limbs, forelimb shorter than hind limbs, and bipedal locomotion. So, Australopithecus, the apes-like characters were that it was having less cranial capacity, around 400 to 500 centimeter cube. Thick growth of hair on the body is seen. They were progenetic, having progenetic mandible, chin protruding. Man-like characters were present. Complete erect posture can be seen. Complete erect posture. First man who stood erect. And forelimb shorter than hind limbs. Forelimb shorter than hind limbs. Bipedal locomotion means they can move on two limbs only. Bipedal locomotion. Some other varieties of Australopithecus were also discovered by some other scientists, like Australopithecus boisei, Zinzanthropus by Leakey from East Africa, Tanzania, and Australopithecus afarensis discovered by Lucy, okay, or also known as Lucy, not Lucy, discovered by Donald Johnson from Ethiopia, also known as Lucy. So Australopithecus afarensis, also known as Lucy, was discovered by Donald Johnson from Ethiopia, and Australopithecus boisei, also known as Zinzanthropus, discovered by Leakey from East Africa, Tanzania. Okay, so these were the characters of Australopithecus who basically share the characters of both apes and man. Okay, that is why it is considered as a connecting link between apes and man. Understood? Now coming to next, prehistoric man. A number of other species of Homo sapiens or Homo appeared and become extinct from the time to time on the evolutionary sense. Okay, when we were not the first evolved humans. Okay, before the origin of Homo sapiens, these extinct species are called prehistoric species of man. They were known as prehistoric species of man. Homo habilis, the tool maker or handyman. Homo habilis was known as the tool maker or handyman. man. First human being. He was the first human being like, okay. So Homo habilis, he was the first tool maker, okay. So please remember this term, tool maker. First human being like. Fossils were discovered by Dr. Leakey from 2 million years old rocks in Africa. First, when the fossils were discovered by Dr. Leakey from 2 million year old rocks in Africa. Cranial capacity is 650 to 800 centimeter cube. Cranial capacity is 650 to 800 centimeter cube. Complete erect posture. Complete erect posture. While in case of the others in the previous, like for example, we have seen that complete erect posture started. First one who stood erect, Australopithecus. So Australopithecus is considered as a connecting link between ape and man. And after we are studying about prehistoric man, okay, so mean they have started to stand erect, okay. Progenetic mandible. I've explained what is progenetic mandible. First man who made tools of stones for hunting animals. Okay, so Australopithecus, it is believed that Australopithecus they first used stone for hunting, but actually the evidences they direct or they gives a sense that they were the prehistoric man, mean the Homo habilis, who used the tools made of stones, tools made up of stones for hunting animals, right? By nature, they were omnivorous when they feed on both vegetables, fruits, and flesh. Also show cannibalism. Cannibalism, they can kill their own crew members. So Homo habilis, the tool maker or the handyman, first human being like. The fossils were discovered by Dr. Leakey from 2 million years ago rock from Africa. Cranial capacity is 800 centimeter cube, 600 or 650 to 800 centimeter cube. Full erect posture. Mandible is progenetic. They were the first man to use tools made up of stones for hunting. They were omnivorous when they feed on both the flesh, meat, and the vegetarian diet. They also show cannibalism. They can kill their own members, crew members. Next category is Homo erectus. Homo erectus, they are considered as direct ancestor from Homo sapiens. Okay, so they were considered as direct ancestor of Homo sapiens. Okay, Homo erectus. Origin and evolution around 1.5 million years ago. Origin and evolution around 1.5 million years ago. Java men, Peking men, Heidelberg men branched from the male line of human evolution. So when we study, when we trace the human evolution, so just after prehistoric man with Homo habilis, when Homo erectus it came, so it is supposed that Homo erectus they give a direct link to the formation or to the evolution of human species, Homo sapiens. Okay, origin and evolution it took around 1.5 million years ago. It includes Java men, Peking men, Heidelberg men. Okay, Java men. Homo erectus erectus, name given by Mayer. Homo erectus erectus is the name given by Mayer. Or Pithecanthropus erectus, given by Dubis. Either Mayer, he proposed the term Homo erectus erectus. Du Bois, he proposed the term Pithecanthropus erectus. Fossils obtained from Central Java by Eugene Du Bois. Eugene Du Bois, he, you know, extracted or excavated the fossils from the Central Java, lived in caves, Java man, he lived in caves. They used tools made up of bones and stones. Okay, they used tools made up of bones and stones. Cranial capacity 900 centimeter cube. First man who used fire for hunting. Java man, the first man who used fire for hunting. Protection and cooking. First man to use fire for hunting, protection and cooking. Okay. They use tools of bones and stones, cranial capacity 900 centimeter cube. Chin is absent, jaw progenetic. Okay, chin is absent or chin is not protruding. Okay, progenetic jaw. Complete erect posture. Okay, you can see the mandible is somewhat placed here, and this is mandible. Okay, so progenetic mandible means a mandible which, you know, it comes forward, okay, during different activities, mastication activities. So progenetic, you know, facial appearance or jaw. Okay, chin is absent. There is no chin. You can see there is a depression. There is no chin. Chin when there is no mental protuberance. There is no mental protuberance. Protuberance. Understood? There is no mental protuberance. Omnivores, they were considered as omnivores. Cannibalism also have found. Okay, they also show cannibalism, and it is also known as erect ape man. Also known as erect ape man. Java man. Homo erectus erectus was given the name by Mayer. Then Pithecanthropus erectus was given by the name given by Du Bois. Fossils obtained from Central Java by Eugene Du Bois. They lived in caves. They used tools made up of bones and stones for hunting. Cranial capacity of 900 centimeter cube. They were the first men who used fire for hunting, protection, and cooking. Chin is absent, no mental protuberance, jaw is protruding, complete erect posture, omnivorous. They also kill their few members, cannibalism, and they are also known as erect ape men. Erect ape men. Peking man. Homo erectus pekiniensis. Homo erectus pekiniensis. Given by the name, the name is given by Mayer. Okay. Homo erectus pekiniensis. Synanthropus erectus. Synanthropus erectus was given by Davidson Black. Davidson Black. Okay. Homo erectus pekiniensis was given by Mayer, and Synanthropus erectus was given by Davidson Black. Pei discovered the fossil of Peking man from China. Pei discovered the fossil of Peking man from China. Okay. So these were the common name of the scientist. Homo erectus pekiniensis given by Mayer. Then Synanthropus erectus was given by Davidson Black, and Pei discovered the fossils of Peking men from China. Lived in caves, cranial capacity is increasing. Okay, when you can see the cranial capacity in case of Java man, it was around 900 centimeter cube. Okay, 900 centimeter cube. In case of prehistoric man, the cranial capacity Homo habilis 650 to 800 centimeter cube. Previously, you can see the cranial capacity of ape-like being Australopithecus 400 to 500 centimeter cube. Okay, so it is basically giving a fact that okay, then now the evolution is going on because they are increasing the cranial capacity. The cranial capacity, if it increases the amount of gray matter, it increases the amount of actually developed brain. Okay, chin is absent. Chin is absent here also. Jaw is progenetic. Use sharp, chisel-like shaped tools of stones. Okay, when they use stones, and these stones are basically modified to form tools, and especially the shape of the tools is chisel-like. Okay, it is like chisel. Okay, bones for cutting and killing animals. Chisel-like this. Okay, like chisel. This is the handle given. Okay, they can make a grasp over this handle and this sharp edge. Okay, they use sharp chisel shaped tools of stones, bones for cutting and killing animals. Bones for cutting and killing animals. Understood? Omnivores, cannibalism has also seen in Peking men as well. They were omnivores, and cannibalism has also been shown in the picking men. Used fire for cooking meat and for protection. Okay, so they also used fire for cooking meat and for protection. Understood? So this was about the peking men. We learn about the Java men. We learn about the peking men. Okay, understood? They used fire for cooking meat and for protection. Okay. Now coming to next, Heidelberg man. Heidelberg man, a fossil of lower jaw obtained from Heidelberg in Germany. It was discovered by Otto Skotensack. Otto Skotensack, he discovered the fossil of lower jaw obtained from Heidelberg in Germany. Okay. The fossil of Heidelberg was discovered by Otto Skotensack from Germany. Okay, in Germany from Heidelberg. This Heidelberg man, the cranial capacity is around 1300 centimeter cube. The cranial capacity is around 1300 centimeter cube, discovered by Otto Skotensack from Germany. Origin and evolution in Pleistocene epoch. Origin and evolution is seen in Pleistocene epoch. It is believed that this particular species of Heidelberg man was evolved as a branch from main line of evolution. Okay, main line of evolution which gives basically terminally, which gives the flowers of humans, Homo sapiens sapiens. Okay, so if we consider a tree in which the terminal branch is basically representing the humans, Homo sapiens sapiens. So there are many branches. So basically the main line of the branch or the main stem, which is basically converting into that terminal branch, Homo sapiens, it basically suggests that Heidelberg man is the part of that journey, right? So Heidelberg man, the origin evolution can be seen in Pleistocene epoch. Okay, it is believed that this species was evolved as a branch from the male line of evolution and got extinct after some time. Okay. Now comes Homo sapiens. Okay, Homo sapiens, the modern, okay, man. But in Homo sapiens also, we belong to Homo sapiens sapiens. Okay, so Homo sapiens, it includes Neanderthal man, Cro-Magnon man, okay, and Homo sapiens sapiens. Cro-Magnon man, the direct ancestor of modern man. Okay, Cro-Magnon man, direct ancestor of modern man. Australopithecus, direct ancestor of modern ape. Okay, so Neanderthal man, Cro-Magnon man, direct ancestor of modern man, and Homo sapiens sapiens, modern man, also known as modern man, man of today. Neanderthal man, Homo sapiens neanderthalens, Homo sapiens Neanderthal man. Neanderthal man. Okay. So, different researchers, scientists, they basically trace the anthropology, paleontology, different evidences of evolution to find out the common or the most close ancestor of humans. And now we are going to start with those close ancestor of humans only. Neanderthal man, also known as Homo sapiens neanderthalensis. Homo sapiens neanderthalensis, the origin and evolution was accounted before 30,000 to 1 lakh years back. Fossils were discovered by C. Fulhort from Neanderthal Valley of Germany. Fossils were discovered by C. Fulhort from Neanderthal Valley of Germany. They live in huts. Cranial capacity is 1400 centimeter cube. Okay, Heidelberg man 1300 centimeter cube. Okay, so cranial capacity is increasing, mean their IQ level is increasing. But the fact is, I should tell you, as the brain capacity is increasing, the muscular efficiency is decreasing. Why? Previously, they used muscles to hunt the organisms. Now they are using their brain power to make a trap for the, for the animals, for the organisms to be hunted. That is the reason the brain capacity is increasing, but the muscular efficiency is decreasing. The fossils were discovered by C. Fulhort from Neanderthal Valley of Germany. They lived in huts. Okay, cranial capacity is 1400 centimeter cube. Complete erect posture. Complete erect posture can be seen here. Progenithic jaw. Ceremonial burial of dead body. They perform a ceremony. Okay, so performing a ceremony basically gives a hint, gives a sign of participation. Okay, mean socialistic behavior. Understood? They use animal skin as cloths. Okay, so they have progenetic mandible, ceremonial burial of dead body. Okay, then they come up with the socialistic behavior. They used animal skin as cloths. They used animal skin as cloths. Beginning beginning of development of speech center. Okay, so they were the first Neanderthal men or Homo sapiens Neanderthalensis. Beginning of development of speech center first takes place. Okay, by nature omnivores, first men believed in immortality of soul. They were the first men who believed that soul is immortal. Soul is not going to die. Okay, and by nature they were omnivores. Okay, beginning of the development of speech center. Okay, they try to communicate with the others. Okay, progenetic mandible, ceremonial burial of dead body. They participate, show socialistic behavior, and they used animal skin as cloths. Okay, their posture was complete and erect. Cranial capacity 1400 centimeter cube. They live in huts. Most important. Understood? Now coming to next, Cro-Magnon men. Cro-Magnon man, also known as Homo sapiens fossilis. Homo sapiens fossilis. Origin and evolution around 34,000 years ago. Okay, fossils discovered from Cro-Magnon rocks of France. Fossils discovered from Cro-Magnon rocks of France. They lived in caves. Cranial capacity is 1650 centimeter cube maximum cranial capacity. Cro-Magnon man. Okay. I mean, they are also known as Homo sapiens fossils. Okay. Origin and evolution 34,000 years ago. Fossils discovered from Cro-Magnon rocks of France. They lived in caves. Cranial capacity 1650 centimeter cube maximum cranial capacity yet reached. Complete erect posture. Well developed speech center when they can now communicate with each other. An orthogenetic jaw. Orthogenetic jaw. Previously, the jaw was progenetic. Okay, the jaw was progenetic. Now the jaw is orthogenetic jaw. Okay, they use animal skin as cloths. They use animal skin as cloths. This man was hunter and used domesticated dogs in hunting. That's very important point. Cro-Magnon men, they were the first one to use the dogs, domesticated dogs, for hunting. Okay, I mean now they actually got to know how to make or how to use some animal. Domestication. Okay, understood? So domestication of animals started by Cro-Magnon man. Okay, Cro-Magnon man, he basically comes up with the domestication of animals. Okay, The domestication, the sense of domestication helps to understand that they have, you know, their brain power. Okay, because of this brain power, they can feed some other members. They can learn to become responsible. Okay, so because of all this, the domestication, it first started in these Cro-Magnon men. Very importantly, brain power, making someone feed on themselves or on their resources and learn to become responsible. These were the common terms. Domestication can be seen here. Okay, known for cave paintings, very important. They were known for cave paintings. Understood? So you can see because of the increase in the cranial capacity, they are now becoming more and more intelligent. Understood? Regarded as direct ancestor of modern man. Cro-Magnon men, they are regarded as the direct ancestor of Cro, direct ancestor of modern man. Okay. By nature, carnivores. They were considered by nature carnivores. Understood? So Cro-Magnon men, also known as Homo sapiens fossils, origin and evolution 34,000 years ago. Fossils discovered from Cro-Magnon rocks of France, lived in caves. Okay, cranial capacity 1650 centimeter cube maximum, complete erect posture, well developed speech center. They have orthognathic jaw. Okay, then they used animal skin as a cloth, and this man was hunter and used domesticated dogs in hunting. So domestication of animals started by Cro-Magnon men. Known for cave paintings, regarded as the direct ancestor of modern men. They were regarded as the direct ancestor of modern. Understood? Okay. Now, Homo sapiens sapiens. Although we are going to start with modern man in the next class, till here the Cro-Magnon men we have completed. Okay. So please brief yourself with the slides with everything. Okay, so that you can come to know the difference between different types of prehistoric men, whether Java men, Peking men, Cro-Magnon men, and the previous ancestors. Okay, so please remember the evolution of apes and evolution of men is very important. The difference between apes and men, similarities between apes and men are very important and very frequently asked questions. Okay, till then I will be taking your leave. Take care. Bye bye, everyone. Stay safe, stay positive.